Okay, so in this exercise, the position shifting exercise, it's going to actually help to be able to change keys easily. You want to know the relative distance between each one of these patterns, and then you can just kind of shift it around from there. But here's the essential point of this thing. So we're going to start in this A minor position. And we are going to first play the first note, which is A. And then we're going to play another note. I'm going to play a B for the second note. So 2 notes. Okay, then we're actually going to shift up. This note was B, right? The second. We're going to shift up to the second, and we're going to solo. And then we're going to return to the A. Now you want a backing track going on behind this, but I just wanted to just sort of show you what was going to happen. So let me go find, do some more examples, and then I'll sort of just the example. So you want to start with the easy ones. So I'm going to play 2 notes, 1, 3. Then I'm going to shift to 3. Just doing some random soloing and noodling, not really caring what I play. I just want to get these shapes under my fingertips. Back to the A. I'm going to play 1, 4. Now the 4 is going to be on the same string, okay? Back to A. 1, 5. 1, 6. 1, 3. 1, 4. 1, 7. Back to A. 1, 5. 1, 4. 1, 3. 1, 6. 1, 2. Whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. Just move your hand to that position and start soloing there. Back to the A. 1, 5. So this is really easy to be able to play in other keys. My guess is that you're probably going to play in a different like minor key or a different like major key. So you're probably not going to play in like C sharp Lydian or something like that. You're probably going to play in C sharp minor. So if you want to do this in C sharp minor, you would find a backing track in C sharp minor and simply start playing in C sharp minor. 1, 5, and we would go. And you would have to know. By the way, you have to know, if you're changing keys, you actually have to know what these names are, so that you know that 1 is Aeolian and 5 is Phrygian, so that way the E letter pattern isn't just E letter pattern, it's the Phrygian pattern all of a sudden. So you're assigning different names to this. So 1, 5, Phrygian. 5 is Phrygian. 1 is minor. 5 is Phrygian. So that way you know what the pattern is of Phrygian, which is the E, blah, blah, blah. I guess it's a little bit confusing like this, but you want to know these names. It's just a different name. I don't know what I'm saying. So anyway, let's go to the C sharp minor, and I'll do it there. I'll start with a 1, 2. Make it easy, right? 1, 2, and 1, 3. 1, 4. I know that the 4 is the D letter pattern. 1, 5. I know that the 5 is the E letter pattern. You can also do this in other strings too. I don't have to just do it on the 6th string. So let me just try this on the. Let's try this in C. Let's try this in a major key. So we'll try this in D major. Instead of not focusing on A minor all the time, I'm trying to change keys in this one, because this exercise is very good for changing keys, because it really just allows you to easily change keys. When you change keys, again, you're probably only going to stick to a minor or major key. So D major sounds cool. You would find a D major backing track, and now you'd play 1, 2. And what's 2 of major? Well, now here's the 1. The 2 is going to be the Dorian. So 1, 3. I know 3 is Phrygian. Back to D. 1, 4. 4, 4 is Phrygian, 4 is the F pattern. Lydian. 5, Mixolydian. For F, sorry, for the 6. 6 is minor. 7. B. Okay, so basically changing keys here, you know, doing whatever I want to. And I'm just playing 1 plus another number, and then I'm shifting my hand there. And I can play this on any string. I play this on the D string, the 5th string, the 6th string. I'll give you some more examples. So I'm just going to pick a random key and just kind of solo. So this is a backing track in G minor. Pink Floyd. Alright, so it's going to go 1, 2. 1, 3. 1, 4. 1, 5. 1, 6. 1, 7. 1, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so you saw there how easy it was for me to solo in G minor, even though I have pretty much haven't soloed in G minor in maybe like 2 years or something. Very, very simple. When I think about these letter patterns, and I just shift around, and I think, okay, well, 1, 2, and go to the 2, 1, 3, go to the 3. Let's try this in, I don't know, B flat major. Really crazy key. Alright, I found a really silly backing track in B flat major. Here it is. B flat major. Playing 1, 2. 1, 3. 1, 2. 1, 4. 1, 5. I don't like this backing track. Well, let's just keep going. For some reason, I'm having a problem with this backing track. It's not really sounding like it's in an actual major key. It sounds like it's in some sort of a weird, funky key. So I'm going to try to find a better backing track. Okay, I think I found a little bit better backing track. Sorry about that horrible example. Yeah, so here is a B flat major backing track. One, 2. 1, 3. 1, 4. 1, 5. 1, 6. 1, 2. 1, 3. placed all the notes actually sounded like it was supposed to fit that key, even though it is kind of hard to come up with good musical ideas with this particular exercise because you're sort of like switching around everywhere. There's no like real like trying to improvise creatively. That exercise is the jamming exercise. The first video, the second video, the third video in this series. This particular video is not really about creativity. It's more about being able to solo in any key, right? You could just kind of use this 1, 2, solo in there. It's very important that you know like what's happening here when you start in these positions. Now, you may have some questions about this particular exercise. If you do, leave them in the comments, but hopefully this was explained pretty well. You're going to just either use the minor or the major, and you're going to play a 1, 2, or a 1, 3, or a 1, 4, and then you're going to move to that position on the same string, and you're going to solo in that spot. You have to know what that spot is. So if you're playing a 1, 4 in major, the 4 of major is Lydian, so you have to know the F letter pattern, and you play that, and you move up to the position, you play the F letter pattern, and then back to the root. And you can do this in all the different strings, and if you really want to, you could do this in all the different modes as well. You could do this off F Lydian and start on the F, and then play 1, 5, and then just go to the 5 of Lydian would be a C major. So you have to go to the C and play the major position, and then back to the F. So you have to really know the numbers off of each one of these letters, and so this is a pretty advanced exercise, but I again just suggest if you just stick with minor and major, it should be pretty easy to do this. So if this was good, I hope to see you in the very last video of this series.